The new reality of wealth. Imagine waking up every morning knowing you never have to clock in at a job again. Your time is yours. Travel, passion projects, or simply relaxing. Now contrast that with the common struggle. Waking up dreading another day of work, trading hours for paychecks. The secret difference? The wealthy understand how to make money work for them rather than working for money. Let's dive deeper into this concept and uncover how anyone can learn to play the same game, if they're willing to rethink their approach. The power of financial leverage in the traditional path. Most people spend their lives borrowing money. Car loans, mortgages, credit cards. They pay interest every month, making banks and investors richer. Meanwhile, the wealthy take the opposite approach. They lend money, invest in assets, and let cash flow to them effortlessly. Instead of being a borrower, they become lenders, investors, and owners. David's journey. From borrower to lender meet. David, a tech entrepreneur who grew up watching his parents struggle with debt. As an adult, he vowed never to fall into the same trap. Early in his career, he saved aggressively, but quickly realized that saving alone wouldn't create wealth. It would only preserve it. Determined to break free, David shifted his mindset from consumer to producer. Over coffee with his friend Sarah, David explained his philosophy. I used to think wealth was about earning more so I could buy nicer things. But then I realized, every dollar I spent on luxury was a dollar I couldn't use to build freedom. So I flipped the script. I started investing. David began with angel investing, funding small startups in exchange for equity. At first, it felt risky, but after a few successful exits, he had built a substantial portfolio generating consistent returns. He reinvested those profits into municipal bonds, dividend stocks, and real estate syndications. Today, David earns over $50,000 monthly, without lifting a finger. Reflecting on his journey, David says, "It's not about how much you earn. It's about what you do with what you earn. Every dollar you save has the potential to fight for your financial future, your money army. How capital fights for you. Every dollar you save and invest is a soldier in your financial army." A single dollar might seem insignificant, but when multiplied and deployed wisely, it becomes a force for financial independence. Rather than focusing on cutting expenses, the truly wealthy prioritize increasing income and leveraging their capital. Lisa's transformation. From employee to entrepreneur. Take Lisa, a digital marketing expert who spent years climbing the corporate ladder. Despite her success, she felt trapped by the 9-to-5 grind. Inspired by stories of entrepreneurs building scalable businesses, Lisa decided to take control of her destiny. She started by documenting the strategies she used to help clients scale their businesses. Initially, she shared these insights through free blog posts and webinars. When demand grew, she packaged her knowledge into an online course. Within months, her course became an automated income stream, earning her 6 figures annually. During a podcast interview, Lisa reflected on her transition. At first, I thought my value came from trading hours for dollars. Then I realized, if I could teach others to scale, I could scale myself too. My business now runs on autopilot, and I've replaced my active income with passive streams. Lisa didn't stop there. She reinvested her profits into rental properties and dividend-paying stocks, creating multiple layers of financial security. Today, she enjoys complete financial freedom, traveling the world while her money works for her. Shifting from consumer to producer, the fastest way to wealth is not through penny pinching or slow investing. It's through creating something of value. Every successful investor first generates wealth through a business, invention, or intellectual property, before leveraging that wealth for passive income. The market rewards producers, not just savers. Alex's leap, turning passion into profit. Consider Alex, a graphic designer who loved creating custom illustrations. For years, he worked long hours freelancing, barely scraping by. One day, inspiration struck. Why not turn his passion into a scalable product? Alex created a library of downloadable design templates and uploaded them to an e-commerce platform. To his surprise, his templates sold like hotcakes. Encouraged by the response, he expanded his offerings to include fonts, stock photos, and even video tutorials. Within 2 years, Alex's digital products generated 7 figures annually. Over dinner with friends, someone asked, "How did you know this would work?" Alex smiled. "Honestly, I didn't. But I focused on solving problems for designers, like me. If you provide enough value, people will pay for it." By shifting from selling his time to selling scalable products, Alex broke free from the constraints of hourly work. He now spends his days exploring new creative projects, knowing his money army continues to grow. The final takeaway: build, scale, invest. The key to financial freedom is simple. Build a scalable income stream: business, digital products, licensing, etc. Whether it's starting a business, creating digital products, or licensing intellectual property, the goal is to generate income without tying it directly to your time. Scale it to generate significant revenue. Once you've proven your concept, focus on scaling. Automate processes, delegate tasks, and expand your reach to maximize profits. Invest the profits into passive income vehicles, stocks, real estate, lending, etc. Reinvest your earnings into assets that generate recurring income. Over time, these investments compound, creating a self-sustaining financial ecosystem. If you focus on these 3 steps, financial independence is inevitable. The wealthy don't wait for retirement to enjoy life. They create a system where money flows in, no matter what they do. It's time to stop trading hours for dollars and start building true financial freedom. A conversation about freedom. One evening, during a casual gathering, David and Lisa found themselves discussing their journeys to financial independence. "You know," David mused, swirling his glass of wine, "most people think wealth is about having a big house or fancy car, but the real luxury is freedom. The ability to choose how you spend your time." Lisa nodded in agreement. "Exactly. I remember feeling suffocated by my old job. Now I wake up excited because I get to decide what matters most each day." That's priceless. Their conversation turned practical as they offered advice to others eager to follow in their footsteps. "Start small," Lisa suggested. "Find one thing you can sell or automate. Don't aim for perfection, just start. And once you've got momentum," David added, "reinvest everything you can. Let your money work for you. That's how you build lasting wealth. Are you ready to break free?" As you reflect on this, ask yourself, are you still stuck in the cycle of trading time for money? Or are you ready to build systems that generate income without your constant effort? Because the truth is, the tools for achieving financial freedom are available to everyone. You just need to choose to use them.